everybody, I'm Lisa Rowberry, your independent Scentsy consultant. Welcome back to my channel and happy Friday. We have a little bit of an emergency situation here going on in my bin. So it has been a couple of weeks since I have talked about what I have gotten through. Plus we've got some larger items to talk about that are taking up more space than usual. So it's time. Let's talk about what I have gotten through over the last couple of weeks here. So first we'll start out with the non-wax products. We'll start with some laundry products, shall we? So I got through actually a whole system here of Jammy Time. So we've got the Jammy Time dryer discs, or sorry, dryer discs are inside of the washer whiffs tub. That's why I knew they were in there. You guys know that I just love this scent so much, especially for our laundry line. This is probably my favorite. We use this for our towels, for our bedding. So I love that. I love it so much. I wouldn't mind using it for absolutely everything, but it's a really hard decision to make to just commit to one scent because there are so many fabulous scents in the laundry line. So we have just decided to do our bedding and the towels in Jammy Time, and I absolutely love it. So we got through the washer whiffs tub, finished up with the dryer discs, and then the laundry liquid as well. So got through that. And then also super random laundry liquid in Amazon Rain. So that's really nice. Amazon Rain is fine. I don't mind it. I don't want to say it. I like it. Is it my favorite? No, it's not, but it's my husband's favorite, so that's why we like alternate. My favorite for clothes would have to be either pink cotton or lavender cotton. I love lavender cotton so much. And then the newest addition is pink cotton, and it's rocking my world. It's absolutely rocking my world. I love it so much. So right now it's like pink cotton everything. So I love that. Zoe, you want to say hi to our friends? Say hi, Zoe. She's like, what's happening, Mom? Hi, baby. She's such a good girl. Okay. So that's it for the laundry products. And then I finished up with the Sunkissed Citrus dish soap. I love our dish soap. It's really fantastic. It has crazy suds. If you love some good suds, you've got to try our dish soap, and it works really, really well. It will take off the hardest food that is stuck onto your casserole dishes. It works really, really well. It doesn't dry out my skin. I don't use gloves or anything, and it doesn't dry out my skin or anything like that. So I love this a lot. And if you saw one of my Tuesday tips, if you have the pumps from these guys, you can use the pumps in here. But what I would suggest, I did have someone did leave a comment and say that the Scent Soft, so our softener, that pump, because it's a larger bottle, that pump actually reaches the bottom of this. The laundry liquid pump, it like cuts off right about here. So I always say keep this lid here so that if you do use the laundry liquid pump, it doesn't reach the bottom. So keep this, that way when you do get to the bottom, you can use this spout. But man, I love the pump hack because it makes life so much easier with the dish soap. I mean, first world problems. It's not that big of a deal, but I just prefer the pump. Okay, we've got one other non-wax product, and then we've got a crazy amount of clamshells to talk about. My husband finished up a Blue Grotto body wash, so he knows the empties go in my bin. So he finished that up. I think he's got aloe, water, and cucumber that he's using now. So we use separate body washes, so he was using Blue Grotto. So there's that. Okay. All clamshells. Let's talk. I went through some things, I have to say. Yeah, I went through some things. One of which I am pretty proud of. I had only like 3 or 4 cubes. I think it was 4 cubes of pink haze left. I believe pink haze is available right now to vote for Bring Back My Bar to be available this coming June. So if you are voting, I believe this is still in there. The voting ends this coming Sunday, so just know that. But oh, it's so nice. I really love this. This is like, It's like raspberries, strawberries, and sweet sugary vanilla. It's so good. I love this so much, and I'm proud of myself for using like the last 4 cubes. I do really, really love this. I think it might be club worthy if it does come back. Oh man, it's so nice. So I had that going, but since I didn't have a full bar of it, I also, in like alternating warmers, I went through Simply Vanilla as well, because this was just a really nice combination between the two. Simply Vanilla is, it's not a bakery vanilla. Excuse me. I hope I don't have a coughing attack. It's not a bakery vanilla. It's more of a floral vanilla, and it's so nice. This is definitely one of my favorite vanilla scents. It's really beautiful, and you can absolutely warm this. If you are someone who just wants vanilla scents, this is great for any area of the house. It's totally appropriate for the kitchen, but you can also enjoy it in the bedroom, living room, bathroom, and not feel weird about having like a bakery scent in those other areas, because it's not really bakery. So, I love it, which is why it's in my club. So, got through those. And then I got through, I told you guys I was gonna give it an honest try. Spring Has Sprung. This is the scent of the month for this month. I just don't like it. And that's just me. That's my own personal opinion. I know a lot of people that do really, really like this. It is a powdery floral, in my opinion. I've heard a lot of people say, oh, it's more of a clean floral. And I can maybe get that a little bit, but it's just a little too much for me. So it tends to come off a little bit powdery. I did give it an honest try, and it performs pretty well actually in the full bar. I tried it in the little sample that we got in the whiff box, and that, I don't know if it was just because it was a sample or what, but the full bar did tend to perform a little bit better for me, but I just don't love the scent personally. But if you love florals, give this one a try. And next, so going from the floral, I was like, give me all the sweet stuff. So I'm trying to go in some kind of order here. Melon Apple Granita. This had to have been like at the beginning of all of this, because I don't even remember melting this, but this is really nice. I like it a lot. It's in my club. Melon and Apple Granita. It's just a really super sweet, fruity scent, and it's really nice. So I love that. I believe this one's actually available to be voted back as well. And next, I know I went through 2 of these. Yes, I sure did. I went through 2 bars of Camu Camu. I love this one. This is kind of along the same lines as Skinny Dippin', in my opinion. It's a very tropical, fruity scent. Oh, and it's so good. I love it. I love it. So if you love tropical, fruity scents, give Camu Camu a try. You will not be disappointed. It's really nice, and it's a great performer too. And let's talk about some things. Where's the other one? I want to talk about these hand in hand. Where is it? Ha, there you are. Okay, so I didn't melt through the whole Fantasy Wax collection just yet, but I have warmed through 2 bars, and I have thoughts. So Unicorn Kisses. So this one was really nice. The way it smells. It smells very nice. Obviously, the way it smells is very nice. It doesn't perform very well at all. I think, so this was going in our bedroom. I decided to warm it in the bedroom because I wanted it in a smaller space. If it wasn't going to be in the bedroom, it was going to be in the office and like in this room. So it was just so light. I did really like it. It's got a note of cherry in it, but it's really nice. It's not like that overly sweet cherry scent.
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
Oh geez Louise, gotta love this. Siri just loves to do this to me. This happened on one of my live videos in my was it my team page or was it my VIP page? VIP. Anyways, Siri wants to be helpful. She wants to help me find the notes of Unicorn Kisses. It's more predominantly, it's sweet cherry, but there's some other notes in there for me, and It is really nice, but it's super light, super, super, super light. I think we maybe smelled it the first night and that was pretty much it. I did keep it warming for, I think 2 full nights, and it just didn't do anything. Funny story. So my husband and I were sniffing through this wax collection together, and his sniffer is very, very different from mine with this collection. Generally speaking, we will have the same thoughts on most of the scents, besides his preference for, I don't want to say lighter scents. He just doesn't like his scents as strong as I do. But his sniffer was picking up way different scents for me and through this collection than I was. He loved Confetti Party. I was not a big fan. I smell like apples and baby powder to me. That's all I smell. Even when it was warming, that was what I got. Sean was like, I just smell apples. You're crazy that you smell baby powder. Another one that I haven't warmed through it yet, but the Pixie Sparkle I think smells absolutely amazing. I get this weird like almond note from it, but then there's also like a whole bunch of like sweetness. There's like raspberries, blueberries, strawberries. It's very fruity, sugary sweet with like a little bit of an almond note I get on like the back end. I know that's weird. He says he smells Vicks Vapo Rub with that one. He's like, it actually smells like it burns my nostrils. I'm like, okay, so our sniffers are differing on this one. I think every single scent we had a difference of opinion on, which is so funny. But anyway, so I decided I would put this in the bedroom just because he likes it. I don't like it, but I tried. And I know a few of you had commented when I was doing the first sniffs of this collection. I know a few of you were saying, I do get a powder note, so I'm glad to know I'm not alone. But even when I warmed it, I'm not loving it. But the performance, that's the crazy thing. The performance on this one was not great. Performance on this one is really, really good. It's pretty strong. So it's kind of sad for me because I don't really like it, but he likes it. So we're just gonna keep going with it. Let's see here. And then I got through a bar of Berry Bright, and I think I warmed along with it Blue Grotto because they're very similar in their scents, not just the color, but they are both very fruity. Berry Bright is more of like a blue raspberry, almost cotton candy kind of scent, and Blue Grotto is more like tropical fruity. Yes, definitely more tropical fruity. So I felt like this mix would complement each other really well. And it did just that. So we liked that a lot. And then I got through a bar of Prickly Pear and Agave. This one has been kind of a later, how do you say this? I discovered this one much later, and I appreciate it much later than I wish I would have, because it's really nice. If you like scents like white tea and cactus, sea salt and avocado, those kind of like clean scents that are not lemony or like fruity in any kind of way, this is more of a clean, it's a sweet, clean scent without being overly sweet, and it's really, really nice. So Prickly Pear and Agave, we really enjoyed that. I'd like to keep this on hand pretty much all the time. I don't know that I want a ton of bars of this on hand, but I think just having one on hand for those times when you're like, I want just like a good, neutral, just clean scent. I think that's a good way to describe this, like clean, neutral. So that's Prickly Pear and Agave. And then I got through, I know, shocker you guys, I got through a bar of Strawberry Rose. This was a scent of the month from February. This rocks my socks. I love this so much. It's such a good strawberry scent. And I've talked about it a million trillion times, so you guys know how I feel about this, but I did get through another bar of this. And don't you worry, I have more. And I have going downstairs right now 2 bars of my original packaging of pistachio ice cream. Pistachio ice cream was available during the last Bring Back My bar, so I did stick it in my club, and I do have some more bars now, but this is what I had been hoarding when it was not available. So that's why it's the original packaging, but it just makes me so happy. It's so good. It just smells exactly like that, like pistachio ice cream. There's that creamy vanilla, that nutty pistachio note, and it's so good. I know it may sound kind of weird, but it just smells so good. So good and crazy strong. Like I have it going all throughout the downstairs and it wafts upstairs. It's so, so nice. Speaking of wafting, oh my goodness. Brand new scent, Rainbow Sherbet. This is amazing. So I had this going throughout the upstairs, and I have it complementing, or the complementary scent I decided to have in alternating warmers is Berry Fairy Tale. This one is no longer available. I did add it to my club because it is absolutely delicious, but I thought it would be a good complementing fragrance with Rainbow Sherbet. This is so good, you guys. It is so crazy strong. Like I wanted to see how the performance was on this alone before I kicked it up a notch with the Berry Fairy Tale. I had this going in this room and you could smell it as you were coming up the stairs to come upstairs. It is so strong and so good. And then I kicked it up a notch with Berry Fairy Tale, and it's just, it has been just absolutely beautiful. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. In fact, it's going now, and it's been going for several days, and it's so good. It's so good. So if you love like really super sweet, fruity, if you liked Berry Fairy Tale, you're really gonna like Rainbow Sherbet. This is, oh, it's so good. Last but not least, kind of a womp womp for me personally, is Hibiscus Pineapple. This is another new fragrance, but it was so light. This one was in our bedroom, and it's pretty, but it's just so light that it was like almost non-existent. Like you smelled it for maybe the first day, and then it was just done. So that made me sad, but I know I've got a lot of friends who like the lighter fragrances, who like to change out your wax more frequently. So if you do, you may really enjoy this. It's a really, really pretty, like tropical, fruity, floral scent. So it's absolutely beautiful. It's just, I wish it was stronger and lasted longer. So for those of you who love the lighter fragrances, maybe give this one a try. So, oh my goodness, we hit the bottom. I wasn't sure that we would. Oh my goodness. So it has, like I said, it has been a few weeks, so things were a little bit crazy. So that's why I kind of fell off the wagon and wasn't uploading for a little bit. So that's why this built up the way it did. So, but we will continue on this melting journey together. I mean, it's not just melting, we're doing all kinds of things here. So I like sharing my empties with you guys. Let me know what you have been warming. Have you been warming anything from the new collection? I love to hear your favorites. Have you been doing some mixing? I love hearing from you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new, please subscribe. Otherwise, I'll see you in my next video. Happy Friday, guys. I'll talk to you later.